Hotel Artemis is a futuristic action thriller set in essentially one location, the hotel, which kind of plays as a hospital for all the criminals that have enough money to pay for a membership. And it was a pretty fun movie.
The Artemis is a secret hospital for criminals.
I thought you were done with all this.
I got out, but you know how it goes.
You're never out. Not up here.
I thought this place was a myth.
We've been here for 22 years. This hospital was built on two things: trust and rules.
So this is the director Drew Pearce's first movie, and he had previously directed a one-shot for the Mandarin after Iron Man 3, and I know he co-written some stuff, and this is for first movie. This is pretty good. I mean, it's kind of like the trailers sold more of the action of this, and while there is action, most of it occurs towards the end, and I think that might have some people let down a little bit. And I would have liked a little more action, but what I got, I really enjoyed. It's kind of like a crime movie where I have all these criminals kind of coming together, and a bunch of shenanigans occur, and I had a good time. Like, it wasn't anything amazing, but it's pretty fun. I liked the semi-futuristic setting. Like, they're in California, and like the water has been privatized, and they've like completely cut it off from the poor, so the poor like are dying of dehydration, and they're all rioting and trying to get to the building of the people that own the water. And along with that, you have this group of criminals led by Sterling K. Brown that go to the bank and try to rob it while all the stuff is going on, so that the cops aren't going to worry about them. And while they do that, things kind of go wrong, and Sterling K. Brown's brother, played by Brian Tyree Henry from Atlanta, he is shot. So they want to go to the criminal hospital, Hotel Artemis, to fix him up. And once they get there, there's other people there, including an eccentric Charlie Day as a weapon seller, and Sophia Botella as assassin. And then you also, of course, have Jodie Foster as the nurse, and you have Batista as the orderly. And you just kind of get a lot of cool moments, like when she's trying to fix him up, and they're like the Sterling K. Brown and Sophia Botella have some sort of past relationship, and you kind of get a lot of stuff. And really, the star of the movie is Jodie Foster, and you slowly get a lot of her background and like who she is and why she does this and what happened to her in the past. And then, of course, you have the big guy coming in, Jeff Goldblum, which is he runs the criminal organization of the entire city, and there's a lot of shenanigans that happen with him, and there's a lot of really good stuff. Like, I liked a lot of what they did with the movie. It's just that it can be a little slow at times. Then, like, it feels like almost all the action was kind of put right towards the end, that it kind of switches almost to like a different movie at a certain point. And also, I couldn't help but feel like this movie might have been cut down to be PG-13, except for the fact that it's R. But it's weird because during the action, there is some like really great violent action with Sophia Botella, and then you're gonna get Batista's action, and they have some of it, but a lot of it is kind of cut around you don't see him tearing into people. You see his face going, ah, and then you see a blood splatter. And it's just like, I feel like there should have been more goriness and more something there, but like, it seems like you didn't really see Batista really wreck the people. You just kind of saw like different angles of it. And also, like, the ends of these scenes they don't show them. They kind of move on to another part that I guess is more important story-wise, but like, it's kind of like you have to wait till the end credits to see how they did. And I don't know if I like that part of it. But the acting from everyone is pretty good. I like that, everything they did. It's just that some of the stuff could be a little corny, of course. And one thing I did have a problem with is that towards the end, there's like, Zachary Quinto plays the son of the Wolf King, Jeff Goldblum. And, you know, there's a bunch of stuff goes down. And, like, for the final confrontation, like, you saw him before. He was in one spot. And because of other stuff that's going on, he couldn't have left that spot, I don't think. But then somehow he teleports to confront the characters as they're trying to leave. And, like, you get a satisfying conclusion. But it's like, how the hell did he get there? Like, I couldn't wrap my mind about how he would have been able to get to them. It's just like, okay, we need to have the final confrontation. But he's kind of locked in there. What do we do? I really don't know. Just don't worry about it. Just don't explain it. People won't mind. And I think I kind of minded. You know, it is kind of goofy. But as a whole, like, I give it like an 8 out of 10. It was a pretty fun movie. Like, I mean, it's a little bit of a throwaway. Like, I maybe get like 7.75 out of 10. But I had fun with it, you know? I mean, I don't know if it could ever get like a cult sort of status, but it's a pretty fun movie. Like, it's too bad. I wish it would have gone more with the blood and gore and the violence and the profanity. It feels like a PG-13 movie. That's why when I was looking at IMDb and I saw that, oh, it was R, I was kind of surprised. You know, I would recommend it, but not like, you don't have to go see it. Like, you could see it at home. But thanks for watching. You can check out every playlist on my head, or subscribe to me over there. Thanks.